My name is David Peretti. I'm from New York City. I came here a few years ago to Sacramento.
My name is Minga Futrell. My position with the organization is currently I am a vice president of the organization.
My name is Jerry Sloan, and I'm retired. I've been retired for a number of years. I'm 77 years old. It was a gradual realization that the Bible was not what it is put up to be. I'm a graduate of Baptist Bible College. I went to school with Jerry Falwell, and but over the years, I realized as I studied that the Bible was just a collection of stories that the Jews gathered from cultures around them. Jerry Falwell had a national television program on every Sunday called the Old Time Gospel Hour. He pastored a megachurch in Lynchburg, Virginia. In 1979, he started a group called the Moral Majority. Jerry and I were schoolmates at Baptist Bible College in Springfield, Missouri, which is operated by the Baptist Bible Fellowship. And at the time in the 1950s, and still is, we were to the right of the Southern Baptist Convention. The Southern Baptist Convention, in our eyes, were modernists and postmillennialists and things like that. So we were very, very conservative. So over the years, as I got older, as I studied, then I realized that the Bible wasn't what they had taught us in Baptist Bible College. It wasn't the inerrant Word of God. It was simply a collection of stories that the Hebrews had gathered from cultures around them and incorporated into their religion.
What changed my mind was living with someone who was dying, and I could not figure out any explanation for why someone would have to go through so much suffering. And nobody in the Catholic Church could answer that question. So me and my partner, the one who was dying, we both gave up on religion.
I think atheists get backlash simply because, number one, we're an overwhelmingly quote-unquote Christian nation. Number one, Christianity basically is a predatory religion. And so predatory religions have to conquer everything. And so anybody that doesn't agree with them, they're going to deride it or do what they can to put an end to it.
Well, I was one of the co-founders of the organization back in 1993. So that's how I got involved. We just got together, about 15 people, and decided that that would be a good organization to have because atheists tend to have a bad reputation, or there's a lot of stereotyping about them, and we thought we would do a good job of trying to change that in this local community.
Imagine there's no heaven.
This line from the well-known John Lennon song is now visible to 53,000 cars a day on Folsom Boulevard in East Sacramento. The estimated $2,000 monthly price tag paid for by a group called the Freedom from Religion Foundation.
Well, unfortunately, I didn't participate in them. I didn't understand what they were doing, but I thought it was a real good thing. It got a message out and made some publicity. I thought a good publicity for the free thought community here in Sacramento.
I grew up Catholic in a big Catholic family, 7 kids, and we went to Catholic school. Our lives were built in the church, and because I was the oldest son, I was the one who was supposed to become a priest, and that plan didn't happen.
One of the stereotypes or one of the labels that's thrown at atheists is that they are non-believers. Well, I have very strong beliefs about many things, And so I don't appreciate that label. I would say that the organization itself has evolved. What you stated about getting started as being with like-minded people so you could be comfortable and be yourself and actually say what you thought and be with other people who were comfortable with saying what they actually thought. That's how the organization started.
My family and I have agreed to just not talk about it anymore, but religion is a point that separates us.
Wow. I don't know. It's just it's a matter of you know, each person being entitled to their own beliefs. That's our Constitution. That's the First Amendment of the Constitution, that everyone has freedom of conscience, and so hopefully we can agree to disagree.